Hello everyone, this is Ridhima Chakraborty and today I'll be talking about an incident which happened to me 3 years back, effectively when I was in class 6, and how this taught me a lot about my emotions, about how I can analyze a situation and then react rather than just coming across a situation and overreact. So in class 6, I was in a friend group, I still am, in a friend group of 5 people, including myself. And there was this person, let's name her X, who was constantly trying to be friends with us. And we had made it very clear to her that we don't want you in our group because she hadn't been an existing member of the group. But she was of this very nagging and very stubborn nature. So she would never accept it and would constantly follow us, constantly make moves to talk to us. So us as people of class 6, we were so innocent, so we thought the best plan is let's ignore her. Let's ignore her for 3 or 4 days and then she'll be okay, she'll know that we don't want her in our group and we'll stop following us, which makes us uncomfortable. So we ignored her for a good 3 to 4 days and everything was going fine. Suddenly, one day we have a class called a life skills class with our middle school coordinator. She says that one of the persons in your class, has complained to me that she has been subjected to bullying. All 5 of us in our friend group, we all at that same point knew that it could not have been anyone else except for X to do so. X had complained to our middle school coordinator that we apparently bullied her. And that we bullied her, and when this all happened, because it was our first year in middle school, we were all so flabbergasted, we just didn't know what to do. And at that point, what happens is when you're facing this kind of a situation, all of us have different ideas. The first thing that came to my mind was at least that let's just write her a sorry letter, let's just write her a letter of apology and let's apologize to her and let's tell her to just withdraw our names to do that. Because at least that way people will not get to know about what's happened. That was the first reaction from me. The others suggested some more things. Let's say sorry to her, let's ask her why she did that, and it was so haphazard at that point, we all were reacting in different ways. Then an idea that struck. Then what I did rather was that I told everybody to sort of calm down, and not myself only, everyone else. We 5 were in such a spot that we told each other to calm down and think about a solution wisely. And the best solution that we could come up with was let's talk to the middle school coordinator. As a middle school coordinator, she was known to be impartial, unbiased, and that she would not take any sides. And what we did was we went to her and we told her that you have listened to X's point of view, you've listened to X's part of the story, so why don't we also narrate our part of the story, our POV, basically. So we told her about our POV and she listened to both sides of the coin. She listened to her side, she listened to our side, and we told her everything from start to finish. We left out nothing in between. We told her, and what our school coordinator did was she came to our class, she asked a few random people, a few handful of them, about our reputation. I mean our friend group's reputation in this class, and most of them actually said that we had a pretty good reputation. So then our middle school coordinator, called both the parties to her office, and she said that I asked everyone in your section, or I asked a few people in your section, and they said that you can never do this. So we've come to a conclusion that these accusations were not completely true. So let's come to a point where both sides can say sorry to each other and be friends. Be friends that we never came to be. But at least this was a great way in which even I learned that how can you solve a problem, how can you be calm in the trickiest of situations, how can you maintain your cool, maintain your composure. And then when you're maintaining your composure, the ideas just seem to come up. You don't need to think a lot. When we were in that spot, the idea that came to us was apologizing. When we did nothing wrong, it was just false accusation, right? And that would have made everything just so worse. It would have just, sort of reinstated the fact that we did the wrong, whereas we didn't do anything wrong. So from that incident, my takeaways were never overreact, always calm myself down in the trickiest of situations and think about what can be done further. And from then, I think it had been a pretty smooth ride in middle school. So I can safely say I feel like from this incident, I now know my emotions really well. Thank you.